Don't wear no sweater like this trying to be cute. Now you got to wear a real ugly Christmas sweater.
Understand?
You don't know the definition.
Don't do that.
You don't.
That
Listen.
classic
What
J.
up? It's your boy E.A. Smith. You know what it is. The hot seat is back. We went on a little hiatus. We're gonna call it a holiday hiatus.
Well, no damn holiday hiatus.
That's not nobody's business but our own. But okay. Well, go ahead and
TikTok,
speak your piece,
Instagram, all
Marcus.
of
Go ahead. Speaking
We've
of
been
social media,
missing.
go ahead, Marcus. You go ahead.
Yeah, we've been missing for a week because these three old ass niggas thought they was back in college and went to Atlanta. Two of them was screaming so loud that they lost their voice and couldn't record. Went down there in the club posting controversial shit to damn TikTok. What's up with the sound, bro? I mean, like, who does?
I would also like to know what's up with the sound, bro.
So let's address the sound, right?
Let's
First of
address the
all,
sound.
I
Hold
didn't
on. First, let's tell what the sound says. Let's tell what the sound
What
says.
did the sound say, Drew?
sound said, and I don't remember verbatim. There's some shit like,
Hold on. Let's back up. Tell them what you posted, and then tell them what the
okay,
sound says.
so it was a picture, me and the fellas in the club the night prior to the game, right? Just nice little fellas picture, everybody chilling.
I was being held captive.
This nigga volunteered to go out. So
That sounds like him.
I've never me preface, but I've never posted to Instagram. I mean, what's that shit? TikTok. I'm not a
And all of a
TikTok
sudden,
person.
you were
Hey,
compelled.
some just said I've never used it. I have it. Why not post the shit on there? I was not aware TikTok adds background noise.
You got to turn it off, brother.
I
I knew there
I,
was.
I
I told you there
okay,
was a
brother.
setting.
I don't even know how to change my profile pic. So I see Dana's quote. I see Dana post some shit, right? Or Dana comment.
Who's
Dana
Dana?
says Dana's Twan's wife. So Dana said, as long as they're not referring to Twan, she said, because I watched, what was it? First
Dateline.
48, some shit like that. Dateline.
All
So
of
this
it.
nigga
All
crazy.
of it.
So I was like, what's she talking about? I'm looking through the comments, like nobody said shit. All I hear
You
is,
thought y'all was just that fine. I was like, she was worried about
again,
that.
I did not know where the shit was coming from. So then, I don't know how it happens. It just played. That shit said, who's that nigga? Why didn't he in my drawers? I said, what the fuck this come from?
Yeah, yeah.
So
I'm scrolling through TikTok. I said, oh no, wait a minute.
I didn't know if some
Why is
chick,
that even?
I didn't know if some, because I hit Marcus up. I didn't know if some chick added a voice note to the picture. I was like, who the fuck is this bitch? I didn't know if some chick just added it to it. I didn't know I did the shit. My
So
bad. Let me first, go ahead.
two things. I want to. One, none of this was unsolicited from anyone other than yourself. Number two, you don't look at what you post.
No, I looked at the picture. Okay, no, hold on. Remember, because you didn't believe me. I said, Twine, add a picture, and what happened?
That's fine. But then you know what happened? I went through the process, and guess what I heard before I hit send?
I didn't hear the shit.
I heard that bitch saying whatever she said, and you know what I decided not to do?
Why she got to be a bitch
Right,
though? You know what I mean?
she's doing her job. She didn't do anything wrong. That's right. That young lady did not do anything
Y'all
wrong.
put money in her pocket by using her sound.
That's my
Just
bad.
so we clear.
That woman did not do anything wrong. But I prefaced that by saying I heard it before.
Because you were listening for it at that point. I think because I told you to listen for it. I just posted a picture. I didn't stop to listen to anything. I just posted. I told you to look for it.
Since you heard it, did you alert Drew that you heard that and that might be a trip up that he could maybe look out for before he posted?
This was after.
Oh no,
I didn't know nothing about it.
done. No, the shit was done after that.
I was just living my life.
It was done after that.
What's hilarious about it is my wife didn't even mention it to me.
Really?
So it didn't no, she didn't bring it up. But I think I'm gonna tell you what my wife likes to do. My wife thinks she could fight. And I'm not 100% certain as to whether or not, because she's from Philly, and so she thinks she could fight.
I would suggest that you don't test that theory, brother. She look like she could take you.
Hey, or she talk like it. Either one.
I'm just saying. Your wife look like she could take you.
No, my wife can't fight. But anyway,
okay.
That was
all
funny.
Right.
That was hilarious. That's funny. She's not gonna fight me.
Yeah, I just saved that one.
She's not that type. She ain't gonna fight me.
It's not a fight. One it'll be two hits. Her hitting you and you hitting the ground. That's not a fight.
I've
My wife
never
is my
laughed.
wife is my wife is 99.9% bark.
Never laughed
Oh,
so hard in
okay.
my life. Either
Yeah,
way,
all right.
I know she don't play by 20.
Harold, you see my face? You see my face, Harold? He ain't been married long enough. He don't know.
I know. I know.
I know one
Trust me.
thing. She wasn't playing. Dana
Oh,
watched Dateline.
here's that she does do, but no, the way I judge the seriousness is whether it's how it's brought to my attention. If it doesn't come to my radar, it's just something. It's just social media. She just barking.
Gave me a
Yep.
laugh.
Very funny. But anyway, speaking of the weekend, let's go back to it because let's talk about said picture and where we were in said picture and where we were supposed to be at during that time.
I'm not even gonna let y'all tell on y'allself and say where y'all was at.
Oh, I'm gonna be honest with you. I couldn't tell you if I wanted to. But my point being
I wouldn't have
Wow.
admitted that on camera either.
that
Wow.
I couldn't tell you. I honestly do not know. I don't know.
That is funny.
I
That's
do not
funny.
remember. No, and
But you
y'all,
know,
what
go
makes
for
it
you.
funny? What makes it funny is it sounds like I'm talking about liquor and drinking. Nah, nigga, I'm 42, and I just literally do not remember the name of the places we went to. But anyway, my point being, it's nothing to do with the alcohol.
Hey, man.
But my point being, me and Drew had a very long conversation that Friday. And what I wanted to do versus what we ended up doing was the complete opposite. And then when we were out and I was told we were going to go to one place because all the alumni were there, we get there, and then an hour or so into that, now we're going to another place. So now at that point in time, by the time that picture's being taken, I'm about 3 hours into I'm supposed to have been home.
I'm sorry.
So yes. I had a great time.
He said, "I'm sorry."
Shout out
He
Yeah, I
said,
know.
Southern
I'm,
We
State
had to
University.
cancel the show behind that.
he said, I'm sorry.
We had to cancel the show because South Carolina State University pulled off a full overtime thriller.
That shit was crazy.
Thriller.
Weren't they the favorite?
I couldn't even.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, yes, but we weren't playing
Oh,
like
okay. Oh, okay. So there's no surprise here.
No, it was a
that.
surprise. Don't be honest. They
First
they
of
were whooping
all,
our ass.
we was down 21 nothing at halftime, my
No.
G.
And I would be honest. They were beating the shit out of us. There's no reason we should have won
I
that
heard it was a
game.
good game though. I heard it was a good game. It was on TV. I turned it was 21-0. I was like, I'm watch something else.
That's what happened, and then all of a sudden we were all in the because what I'm gonna tell you what started to happen. It was that familiar state where the game is over. We have to now congregate someplace else to make this an event because now the game is no longer the event. So now half the state crowd is in the outside, in the whatever you call, where there's concessions and all
Concord.
that. Concord, thank you. We just hanging
You
out.
go Harold. That's somebody who done been to a few stadiums
Jesus
before.
Christ.
I like
I
that.
appreciate that.
Oh, college
All of a
word.
sudden, they come back from halftime. In the first 7 minutes of the third quarter, they go from 21-0 to 21-21. The first touchdown, half of us was still in the Concord, and we screaming in the Concord.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
rushes back to their seats. And
Yeah.
from there going forward, it was back and forth the rest of the way.
Yeah. No lie. I'm
Mm.
standing there talking to Twan and Drew,
Right.
and I look at the TV and I'm like, oh, we scored.
And we looking at
Gotta,
another team.
and then I look at it and I said, I gotta go coach. And everybody took off.
Right?
Went
Everybody
back to
went
their
back to their
seat.
seat. And
Shit got rocked.
after that, nobody
Yep.
sat down the rest of the game. Literally.
Yep.
I sat down.
Well, I'm glad y'all had a great time, man.
Yep.
Thank God there's no more South Carolina State games to cancel the show.
Oh boy, I tell you.
Somebody ain't hating, man. It's okay.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
okay. It's okay. Shout
I
out to
mean,
Kenneth.
the Vikings won that weekend. I was ready to record. You know what I mean? We won.
True indeed. True indeed. Congratulations.
There you were.
I hate this big bitch.
Anyway, speaking of college football, since we talking about college football, and this is something that we wanted to talk about last week, and we did have to cancel the show. But in any event, let's talk about the Michigan head coach. What's my man name? And I'm going back to
Ron Moore.
There we go. So Sherrod Moore, Michigan head coach, had probably one of the worst days in, I'm going to call it nigga history. Because it reminded me of Friday.
Nope.
It reminded me of Friday. No, we're gonna start then. I'm gonna throw it to you, but it reminded me of Friday. When he asked Craig, you got fired on your day off. And I realized at that point in time, I thought that was probably the worst day you could have.
This nigga's watching the
But
show behind the show.
yeah.
And it was really throwing me
Yeah,
off. dog.
yeah, he
It was
was.
throwing me off.
He's been doing that. He's been doing that the whole time.
I was like,
Oh shit.
But
what's going on back there?
he gets fired.
Let me help y'all out.
There you go, brother.
He gets fired. And what at the time they said 4 calls, and everybody knows inappropriate relationship. 4 calls means you sleeping with somebody you wasn't supposed to be.
Right.
Gets fired, and a few hours later, we find out he gets picked up by the police. Not only does he get fired, he goes to his house, does whatever he does with his wife, then goes to the mistress's house, pulls what I've heard was a butter knife and a spoon, threatened to kill himself, and winds up in jail, fired, and what has to be probably the worst day in the history of niggerdom. But go ahead, Marcus. You were shaking your head before. You don't think so?
No. Well, I mean, you know what? I don't want to argue. I want this show to go smoothly.
That's not an argument.
Yeah. So I would agree that was a pretty bad day. But when we say the word nigga history, I can absolutely name you at least 5 people who've had worse days. But yeah, I
And they
agree.
got a bad one.
Bad day for that brother.
Now,
Bad day.
I need you to give it the multiplier.
Yeah.
Of the national, it's a national bad day. Now.
Yeah. The fact that everybody knows makes it definitely up there top 5. I agree. Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna be honest with you. It was a horrible mistake by him. I don't think he's gonna get another chance, not because he's black, but because he wasn't a great coach in the first place. He wasn't elite. Doku got another shot because he was a great coach. He just took the Celtics to the finals. You know what I mean? I will also say this is probably not the only person or a coach that this is happening to, black or white. My issue, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna go a little bit different. I'm gonna tell you who I got an issue with. Ryan Clark. And I like Ryan Clark. I don't like what Ryan Clark says. And I feel like sometimes because he is on that show and he's able to, like, when I love him on the pivot, he seems super real. You know what I mean? Like, but then when you get on ESPN, I know it's entertainment and it's for a show. So to sit there and be like, he set black coaches back, that's a very inaccurate statement. No, he didn't. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. Y'all just went to the South Carolina State game. That guy just won a championship with Benedict. Now he don't want one with South Carolina State. We think Sharon Moore 2 with State. So he got 3 in the last 4 years?
Nah, he the MEAC, yeah, he won 2 MEACs, but the national.
Yeah. But he got 3 in like the last 4 years, right? Three championships.
He's not affected by the Michigan coach.
He's gonna get a shot somewhere. I would love to hire him at Florida State just because you're able to recruit and get good players with the budget that you have right now. You know what I mean? So I know NIL, but I just didn't like the whole he set black coaches back. Like, bro, stop trying to make it black and white. He's married to a white lady. Like, he didn't cheat on a black woman. He's married to a white lady, bro. Like, it's white on white crime. Like, real shit. Like, it was white on white crime. He's just the brother in the situation. That's it. That's all. He's the brother in the situation. He got caught up. He was being tender dick Dan. Hey, listen. He earned what he earned. You know what I mean? Like, you earn what you earn. It is what it is.
I agree. I think it is a stretch that you say he set black coaches back. I will say,
you know what I mean?
I will say, I think he set black coaches back at Michigan.
Agree.
That shit
They're not getting another one.
No more brothers are getting a job there.
So we tried, and look what you did.
Yeah, no more brothers are getting a job there. No.
So I don't think necessarily black coaches, but absolutely at Michigan. But like, okay, so I want to flip it. You're right. Everybody does it. And I feel like if Michigan
not us. Just the
coaches. The coaches.
Make sure I preface that. Not us.
I want a butter knife.
Not us.
I have assistants, brother.
I don't even use butter knives.
So let me rephrase that. And when you make the cuts, let's make sure we cut it appropriately. But anyway,
cut it right, Drew, on the TikTok. Make sure you put the right thing.
Hey,
please.
I will never post TikTok again.
So,
not gonna do it.
Rephrasing what I said before, I agree. Most of these coaches are probably doing the same thing. I don't think this is new under the sun. I think if Michigan was 11-1, we'd have never found out about this.
No, this shit. No,
This
no,
is
no.
the
This shit is
we
new
never
because
talked about it.
not only was he doing that, again, it's the extra shit that happened afterwards.
They were together for
Yeah.
5 years.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, I
They
don't care about the
they they,
sexual or whatever, sexual
they went
relationship.
together.
I'm talking about the harassment shit. Like, he didn't get arrested for the sexual relationship. He got arrested for
Going
the
to that nigga
assault
house.
charges, the assault allegations. It's like, come on, bro. Like,
It was
chill.
it was a Tinder Dick Dan moment. You
Absolutely.
married and you mad that the side chick is messing with somebody else or doing whatever. I don't know what the situation was, but clearly, no, she told the wife. I think that's what it was. She told the wife, and he went over there and was
Well,
upset.
from what I understand, he fired her.
Yeah, he fired.
Well, that
He
was
fired.
dumb. Well, that was stupid.
You can't fire your side chick.
You
Like,
ain't
what's
fired
the
the side
plan?
chick. What are we
Yeah,
doing?
You can't do that, brother. You can't do that, brother.
After he doubled her salary from like 45 grand to 95
If
grand.
anything, like, look, I'm gonna have to let you go, but I'm gonna keep you on payroll. You're gonna keep getting paid.
Something.
Absolutely.
You got to do
Absolutely.
something.
Yeah, don't do that, brother. Don't do that. Yeah. That was a bad choice.
Which lets me know that he ain't a brother. If you want to, not even because of that.
Hey, don't start that shit, Rob Parker. Don't
No.
start that shit. You know
It
what?
has,
Don't start that
and
shit.
it has nothing to do with the white lady. I know plenty of black dudes that got white women, and they.
We all know one for sure.
Well, very true. But this is his instincts show me that his upbringing might have been different than some others' upbringing, because some of the stuff he did is like, fam, did you not necessarily see any of this?
That's why I called him Tender Dick Dan. That was a
You right.
Tender Dick Dan moment. Like,
It's appropriate.
bro,
It's
you're
appropriate.
married with kids, bro. Are you about to crash out over the
He
chick that you ain't even supposed
crashed
to be fucking with?
slam
Absolutely.
out, dog. You know how much
That's Zay Flowers. That's what I'm talking about. That's a fucking touchdown. Sorry, I'm in the
Hey,
championship in
brother.
my other
Hey,
league.
and I
I'm
get it. I
sorry.
get it. Hey, no, I just scared the shit out of me, but I get it. Scared the shit out of me.
right.
I get it though. Mm-mm. I almost logged off. I'm telling you. I said this nigga tripping.
I get
I said this
so
nigga.
I get fussed at for marketing and promoting our show
You did.
behind me,
I didn't tell you to
and
take it off.
he's having a whole
A whole fan page.
look. We
I,
get
apo-
talked about for going horse at
I
the
apologize.
Celebration Bowl.
Right.
He's watching Sunday Night Football.
I apologize.
Hey,
Hey,
but look. Think about what was that season one? It was some time ago. If y'all remember, and I say Marcus is 100%. I couldn't agree with you more because do you remember the probably about a year ago the comment I made with Ryan Clark, and everybody looked at me
Oh,
and I'm like
you did.
bro,
You
Ryan
did.
Clark makes comments and the way he gets on this horse, like you just said it with this situation. Like you're
I don't.
saying one thing here, but then you act another way here. That's my
Yeah.
whole gripe.
Yeah, that's
I don't
and
like the
I'm
nigga.
a fan of Ryan Clark, bro.
Yeah,
I
I don't
actually
like the
I'm a
nigga.
fan of Ryan Clark, bro. Like for real, for real. I think he's great at what he does. It's just I think you get a little bit of that Stephen A in you.
I do.
Pause.
I
mm-hmm.
think the
You know what
money
I
change.
mean?
I think the
Like
money changed Ryan.
that's
no, I think that's the network. It's kind of like your
it's the
favorite
network.
rapper.
It's the
It's
network.
like your favorite rapper when they put out a song and you be like, why?
Network.
It's because the label pushing that. You know
Yep.
what I mean? And that's what ESPN is pushing. Like they're selling that narrative, and it's like he has to be the brother that
It's
not
when your rapper go get a song with Taylor Swift.
there you go.
Right.
Exactly. I couldn't agree more,
Why
Twan.
are they
I
doing
Low
this?
crossover.
because yeah, because they did an interview with Kenya Martin, bro, and it was a really good interview,
I
dog. Like
saw
it was
that.
a
I saw
real
that
good
one. I
interview,
saw
I
that one.
saw
bro.
pieces of it. I didn't see the whole thing.
That was a
Yeah,
really good interview, bro.
it was.
Like for real, for real. Like it was. And it's like he has those moments, and it's like, damn, this dude is the shit. He's good. And
Phenomenal.
then you come on and say shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro,
But see,
nah,
but
man.
I don't know. I don't know which one is the real Ryan though, because it's like like you said,
All
sometimes
of it
he.
is.
Mm,
I think all of it is. I agree with Twan. I think all of it is.
Oh, he an
I
It's
think
asshole
he's
then.
one of those guys
extreme
that can
versions of
switch.
himself.
Oh, he
He
an
can
asshole
switch
then.
back and forth.
Then he's an asshole
You
then.
know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you this. Ryan is that. It's so funny though. Because the same thing we describing as yo, bro, you can do both of your is actually why he's so gifted.
Exactly.
Not everybody can go to those different types of shows. Like he can be on the pivot. He can be on like you got to have a skill set because every conversation style ain't the same on every show. If just whatever the case may be.
But would you agree that I think now the more markets you can hit makes you more attractive, whereas maybe 15 years ago it wasn't like that. It's like you got to do what you got to do to be hot on ESPN. But
Yes.
now because you have that space where you can be on YouTube with the pivot, or you can be over here, it's almost like you have to be a little bit of a chameleon. You know what I mean? You have to be able to adjust. Like Steven Jackson, like Steven Jackson has no interest in going to ESPN, but Matt Barnes has been on ESPN. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like Steven Jackson has done it, but you can tell it's not something
It's
that's
not his
really him.
primary. That's not his.
Yeah, because he don't really want to push their narratives. Even though he says wild shit all the time, like that shit he said about Nick Young was crazy. It's like he wasn't shit in the NBA, bro. You can't say that. You know what I mean? But I think that's the line that we draw with athletes. It's like we forget they're competitors. And it's like, bro, like Steven Jackson really think he better than Ray Allen. It's like, bro, you might feel that way, nigga, but as a fan watching this, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Ain't no way, ain't no how. But again, he's seeing it from a different perspective. So I think when we listen to these athletes, we love the stories and shit like that, but you have to get the other side of it too. Like a lot of times they be wrong. Like Paul Pierce, a lot of times he be wrong. Jeff Teague, a lot of times he be wrong. You know what I mean? Like
Paul Pierce and Jeff Teague can get on my y'all can get off. They ain't gotta ever put a camera or a microphone on Jeff Teague or Paul Pierce. Paul
even
Pierce,
Gilbert Arenas, who has a super high.
I'm kind of there with him too.
Yeah, but again, that's how, if you look at his career and how he played and how he acted, it's the same dude that his rookie symposium told him he wanted to be an international pimp. You know what I mean? Like,
Well,
that's the
Gilbert
same
Arenas to
guy.
me, he's not authentic. I don't think he's authentic.
I think he's authentic about certain things.
I think he
Like, I
likes to
think
be, when he wants to go viral, he just
I think
starts
he has a
saying,
knack. Yeah, he has a knack for pissing people off, and that's how you go viral. You know what I mean?
and so he likes to stretch his truths and likes to go, this, that, and the third. Back to pulling it back a little bit. The Stephen A's of the world, the Ryan Clarks of the world, we go back to it being company guided speak, right? And we go that route.
Mm.
But why? What's the why behind the what? What's the why? I think, and you tell me if you're wrong, think about ESPN over the last, we're going to say 5 years. Stretch it back. Y'all remember when Jamel Hill and Michael Smith was doing SportsCenter?
I like where this is going.
I remember they had their own show.
We're going to lose some fans.
Their own show. We ain't got to lose. Listen, I don't care.
That's okay.
But you remember the direction ESPN was going. It was real urban, real black, right? They was literally letting them get it off, right? It was really letting them get it off, and then it kind of, it went too left for them, whatnot, and things ended how they ended. But I say that to say this: I think ESPN sees the value in having black talent. If you notice, the female talent and black talent, they put a very big emphasis on that. If you notice, but what they're looking for now is the safe black talent.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? It's just as much black talent on ESPN as it was 5-6 years ago, but the Kerry Champions are gone, the Jamel Hills are gone, and I'm not saying there's nothing wrong, because I love Swagoo. I love Ryan Clark. When they're on NFL Live and they be going back and forth, I love it, right? So this is not a shot, but you can tell there's been some training there. Right, and I think Ryan Clark, somebody done got in Ryan Clark ear, maybe Stephen A. And we can have that conversation about Stephen A. if we want to, because y'all.
I'm so sick of it. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But I feel like this is an attempt to be Mr. Everything for the company man, or whatever the case may be. So we need you to say things. We need you to push the envelope a little bit. We need you to, push those stances a little bit further. We need you to. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I think Stephen A's popularity among, I don't see it. I don't think his popularity, not his ratings, is the same. And I think they need more black talent. They can't put Stephen A on everything.
No.
You know what I mean? Because Stephen A's, I don't care what his ratings say, his Q score, I guarantee you, ain't what he wanted to be. Which is why I think he's shifting his landscape. Because I think this ESPN run he's seen more years than he got coming.
I don't think his ratings are that great right now.
I think his ratings are phenomenal. You can't. His
ratings are top notch.
Yeah,
they're down.
I would say Stephen A's number one.
First take is 1-2 in the nation every year. Every year, yeah. And when they go
I
to
think
3, it's a conversation. Yeah.
I don't disagree with you, Twan. I think it's like any other business, is supply and demand. The pushing of the women didn't happen until the explosion of the WNBA and college
Yeah.
basketball.
And
You
I
know what I'm
love it. I
saying?
love it, by the way. And let me make sure I can.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
not
it's
gonna
awesome.
ever. I say that with a positive. I'm gonna make sure I'm
Yeah,
clear.
yeah, I think it's a positive. I think
Yeah.
it's a positive. Like I love. I don't know how to say her name. Her sister plays in the league. She played for
Mecca
Seattle.
Dumake?
There
Yeah,
you
yeah.
go.
Fine.
Her. I like her. I like the other girl that played for Tennessee.
Yeah. Her name
Elle
was.
Duncan
Yeah.
just left,
She went
and
to
that's dope.
Netflix. She went to
She went
Netflix.
to dope. That's just dope. I like how they sent her off. You know what I mean? Like, and I just think it's supply and demand. Like I said, I don't think Ryan does anything wrong, but I don't see him not uh making those statements. He's made contra, and I think some of it he does believe. Like
I
for a
think
long
all of
time,
it he
like he
believes.
yeah, for a long time he was really on Brock Purdy, like just for no reason. Like to me, like you would just and I'm like Brock Purdy was winning. Like this is when the Niners were like had 2 losses on the season. He's not what you think he is, and he doesn't deserve this money. Like when you start talking like that, like to me, I got to pull back a little bit. I don't like that kind of talk from him. But I mean, it is what it is, man. Like that's just how the world goes, man. Supply and demand. They're a company. They do business. They got stockholders just like everybody else.
Well, it's
You know what I'm saying?
political. It all becomes
Yeah,
it all because all those people. That's Disney, dog.
yeah.
And the head of Disney, I guarantee you, all that stuff leads to Washington.
But have
But
you
It's
hell,
probably
noticed?
why we won't. It's
When
probably why we won't ever get a deal because I'm never gonna bow down to the powers that be. I'm just not gonna do it.
but have you noticed Stephen A's become more political? It's like
oh,
I
he
we
think he's
does.
gonna get out of this role. I think he's
pause,
gonna get out of this role.
pause, real quick. And I'm not. I want you to do that. But I want, cause I know how Harold feels about Ryan Clark. So I want him to get in before we make the shift. And I'm willing to have that conversation too, Drew. If you want to have that conversation.
But yeah,
No,
Yeah,
Drew,
that's
go
good.
ahead. Hey, I said mine last time. I have no change of.
Can
I
you
mean,
remind? Can you give us a snapshot and remind the
he
people
said
that
run
didn't
over the
see the
ditch.
last time? I
no, I
mean,
He
did.
fumbled the
Oh, you
ball.
didn't say that. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
yeah, I did.
I'm sorry.
No,
he didn't say
I
that.
did.
He didn't
I
say
just
that.
said the way that, and Marcus put it another way that it like you put it a great way. I think and that's the way that I should have put it the first time. But the first time, my words was sometimes he gets on this thing where he's holy, like the holier than thou.
Holy, that's the vibe you get from him. That's the vibe you get from him
And
sometimes.
but when you broke it down, like, oh, he's here, but then it'll switch and it gives you that weird feeling. That's all I was saying right there. That it's kind of like, bruh, like what? But that was my whole take on them. That it really, I don't know. I think the jury's still. It's times when I'm like, man, I really I really feel them, and it's times that, like you said, which one is the real one? Because I've seen him on the pivot do interviews and cry from talking to
Yeah,
people, and I'm
yeah. It
like, bro, like that was great.
was amazing. It
But
was an amazing
yeah,
interview.
yeah, but then it's like, is that really, like, are you all of these people? If you are, then
I'm
that's cool.
gonna shoot him a little bell real quick. I'm gonna shoot him a little bell real quick, because on the pivot he has time to develop those thought processes, and it's more of a long form conversation. Usually
Uh-huh.
when he's on ESPN, he's not, obviously he don't have that time frame to be able to kind of. Now he's choosing obviously real viral type things to say, and so I'm not disagreeing y'all with that. But I think to compare the two might be a little unfair, only because on the pivot he can A, control the conversation obviously because it's his stuff, and
Okay.
B, he has time to filter out the. You can kind of see more of a thought process on that. It's a conversation.
Okay, I'll put it like this, and this is the last thing I say with them, because I do see what you're saying. You
It's a
have
thought.
time
It's a
to.
thought. Yeah.
The pivot is more of a production.
Mm-hmm.
The other one is live.
Live sports hits and
But guess what?
yeah.
Production or live, Jameis is Jameis.
Agreed. Agreed.
So
Agreed.
that's how I look at it.
As much
Remember
as I
when?
don't, as much as I don't like Paul Pierce, live. long conversation form,
We can't.
he's still Paul Pierce.
I hate to say
Still
it.
Paul.
Can we? I want to respect James. Let's not put him in the same. Paul Pierce is a different conversation. I don't.
You know why? And Twan,
I
I'm
hear
with you,
you.
bro.
I
Like
understand.
I hate it. I hate it. But you know what? They talk about him just as much as they talk about James.
That's
I
true.
gotta put him in the same category, bro. Because he's always got a take,
He
whether it's on
does.
that show where he talking about relationships or the basketball takes. Like the man said he had a bigger bag than Jordan, dog, offensively.
And
Bro, for real.
he went through about 10 players. I still never forget that quote. And
Bro,
what be so funny about it is not only he don't just say I'm better than Kobe or I'm better than Jordan. He'll say
D-Wade.
why. He'll say
LeBron.
why. He's like, I think I got more bag than he. What? What bag? I remember you was being the slowest person in the NBA. I thought I remember
Now
you.
I will say this about Paul
He can
Pierce.
get to them spot. He can get to that elbow. He get to that
I do
elbow.
think he's underrated. I do think he will always be underrated,
Not by Paul
career
Pierce.
wise.
He's not underrated by Paul Pierce.
Paul
You got to
Pierce is
think.
very
You
highly.
got to think about it, bro. When Paul Pierce got a team around him,
He's good.
that was the most dominant team in the NBA. Like for real, for real.
First big three. Yep.
Real talk. You could not do nothing. And I think Kobe is way above Paul Pierce, but he did beat him and beat the shit out of him. He did beat him. He did beat him.
See, I wasn't even gonna say nothing. I was
No,
gonna
I'm just
allow
saying
you.
he beat him.
I'm not gonna argue.
Kevin Durant beat LeBron. Steph
Kevin,
Curry beat LeBron.
no, but
Isaiah beat Jordan. You lose, bro.
Kevin Garnett beat Kobe. Here's what I'm gonna say. I'm
No,
not gonna put no. Let me finish.
Hey, Drew, we're at the 32-minute mark. I just want you to keep track
Hey,
tonight.
I got you, brother.
I don't disagree with you. Paul Pierce is a
Starting now.
great Hall of Fame. I ain't say that. All I'm gonna say is if Kevin Durant, if there's a different power forward on that team, I don't know if that team is as dominant. That's all I'm saying.
and that's why there's no
I don't
such
think
thing
there's
as
a
a GOAT.
championship. That's true.
And that's why there's no such thing as a GOAT.
Well, what? Paul Pierce ain't on nobody go.
No, I'm just saying, I'm talking about periods.
Okay. Oh, okay.
That's why there's no such thing as a GOAT.
No,
Because
he says
there's too
go.
many factors.
There's too many.
that go.
Yeah.
It's too many factors.
Too many
It's too many
errors.
factors.
I agree.
It's
That
too
I
many.
agree with you on.
Like even an amazing talent like Kobe, bro. If you don't give him Paul Gasol or the right people around him,
Hey,
I'm not even gonna say Paul Gasol, just the right pieces.
Everybody
Does
needs
he
that.
go back to back?
Everybody needs the right pieces. Jordan needed Pippen,
And that's why you can't be a GOAT of it. You can't be
hey,
a GOAT.
I was almost confused too because I was about to say I'm over here thinking I've never heard GOAT and Paul Pierce in the
Yeah.
same
When he
sentence.
said goat, I got confused. I didn't know where he was going with that. I didn't know where he
No,
was
yeah,
going with that.
yeah. No. I'm not saying that Paul Pierce is a GOAT, but I'm
Yeah.
saying it's like that Draymond Kenyon shit. You know what I mean? Like Draymond Green is probably the greatest role player in NBA history. Like
And
for real, for real.
Kenyon Martin would eat his lunch.
And with eaters, but guess what?
Kenyon Martin, I don't think people
Hey,
remember what Kenyon Martin used to get busy
yeah,
with.
Kenyon Martin was a monster, bro. But
Kenyon
again,
Martin was
you
mad.
can't devalue Draymond Green.
No. He was perfect for that team. He literally got put in the perfect situation.
And he got it out the mud. You got to think
You
about it.
can't do nothing but respect it. You can't do nothing
He
but
got it
respect
out the mud. Like Kenyon, you was the number one pick. Like everybody knew you was gonna do what
And
you
I
did.
hate that conversation when they do stuff like that. I get why they have it because they got to
Because it's competitors, bro. They
Right.
competitors.
But
I'm gonna say this though.
he did exactly what them people asked him to do.
I'm gonna
And
say
he
this
did
though.
it to the and I don't think Kenyon Martin could have done that.
Yeah, but y'all
But
ever
I
notice?
also think Kenyon Martin would have and I don't like how they always and I'll let you go, Drew. I don't like how they take a conversation like that and then take it to a one-on-one. Because it's not the same. It's not
I'm
the
gonna tell you
same.
why they do that. Because here's the thing, right?
That's the only thing they have.
But with the Draymonds and the Paul Pierces, I don't think people take it there. I think they take it there and people respond to it. They are
Yeah.
so aggressive in conversation. People have to respond the way they don't have to. They respond the way they respond.
Yeah.
I don't, because again,
I agree.
to your point, Draymond is arguably the greatest role player in NBA history. He fit for that team perfectly. But Draymond overvalues himself. In Draymond's mind,
I don't think
he
so.
was display. Shit,
I
me
don't
the way
think
he
so.
talked.
I don't think he overvalues
When
himself.
they brought in that third
legitimately
splash
does.
brother, what Draymond say?
Yeah, I mean, you got if nobody else don't. Hey, listen. If ain't
Draymond
nobody else don't
calls
feel good about
everybody.
you, you got to feel good about yourself.
Draymond called Katie a bitch. You know, called LeBron a bitch. Draymond calls everybody who's better than. Go ahead.
But are they bitches? Are they bitches?
I don't know them niggas on.
Oh,
I
we're
don't know
not
them
doing no
niggas personally.
LeBron side. We're not doing
I
that.
Yes.
don't.
I'm not
My
talking about
my my.
I'm being funny in the aspect of he know them. I don't know them. They
I
might be
don't know them niggas. So
bitches. They could be
my
bitches.
point
Yeah,
to
that's
that is this.
subjective. That's subjective.
No, but
It's
but
not.
again,
It wasn't a LeBron diss or nothing like that.
no, but again, I feel again, Draymond works on that team, but he works on that team. There's no other basketball team you can put Draymond on. I don't
But
care
guess how many
who
other
you call it.
guess how many other basketball
But
teams he
here's the
played
thing
for?
with
He
that,
never
Drew.
played for another basketball team.
No,
So you
I
know what
got
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
it.
about to say the only.
And that
Yeah.
and again, that's fine. That's what I'm saying. He works for that team. So for him to be as arrogant as he is, I don't think he has that right. Again,
Can I ask you a question? How many championships does Steph Curry have without Draymond?
Mm,
I'm
that's a
asking as a real question.
I'm gonna tell you what that's
I'm asking.
here's the thing. That's a mute argument. That's a mute argument because again, I'm
It's
gonna tell you
not
why.
rude because it's
I'm
how you value yourself, right?
but I'm gonna tell you why it
It's
is
why
because
Scotty. It's why
no,
Scotty
it's
Pippen over here talking cash money
we
crazy
don't
about Michael Jordan.
I'm saying because we don't know those teams that won. Again, we can say hypothetically. We can say hypothetically what those teams were built to win playing small ball, right? Granted, if you take Draymond out of those lineups, I don't know if they win or not. Maybe not.
But you can be honest
If you put
about what you're.
another solid power forward over there, you cannot tell me that team doesn't play just as
Let me
well.
let me pause your thought. Let me remind
Okay,
you.
No,
Don't
Drew. I
think
don't
don't and
it's a
know.
don't think of
hypothetical. What?
no Drew. I'm gonna
Go
cut
ahead.
you off. Don't think about Draymond now. Draymond Green was the point forward
I
for that
remember
basketball team
Draymond then.
on that.
Nigga,
Draymond Green was
I
no no
can
no
pass the
no
ball
no.
to Steph Curry. Well, hold
Let
on,
me let
before
me
you land, I can
no
get
no.
10 assists.
I ain't
Before you land.
I ain't
If
even
I'm
took off.
passing the ball to the Splash Brothers, nigga, I'm gonna have 10 assists per game.
That's not a
hey,
fair. No.
hey,
Pause for a
we
second.
back
Calm
at
down.
the airport again.
Pause for a second.
Yeah, clearly.
You said lane. I ain't even took off yet. All I'm
Go ahead.
saying is I'm not looking at it from a box score, dog. If you remember those games, Draymond Green used to start the offense. Draymond Green was the quarterback of the defense. Draymond Green, when not just
Point forward.
passing the ball. No. He wasn't just passing the ball to Steph Curry. Draymond Green was creating offense.
No, he wasn't.
Shit.
No, he
Yes,
wasn't.
he was, Drew.
Steph was
Marcus,
taking
Harold, somebody
Steph.
else take it. Because, I mean, I
No,
remember
no,
that.
no,
Draymond Green helped create
no,
offense.
no,
Steph
he
Curry
was
was
because
not a point guard. Steph Curry
Steph
was
was
not a
taking
point guard.
horrible. Steph was taking horrible shots, hitting them.
But
Clay
that
was just
wasn't
taking
the
good
whole.
shots.
Bro,
There was no
you
setup there.
misremembering,
If you
dog. You
coming off a
misremembering,
screen and
dog.
you do this
That's
right
not
here, and
true.
Steph shooting from 37
That's
feet,
not true.
that's not a setup.
I'm gonna let
Ho, ho,
somebody else.
ho,
I'm
ho,
gonna let somebody
ho.
else take it, but that's not
Uh,
true, dog. That's not
let me
true.
let me let me just get off. Let me get my plane off the airport real quick, and I think we can tailor off to the next one. I'm gonna say this, and Drew, you're entitled to your opinion. I will say this. That sounds like the argument that Scottie Pippen makes all the time when he says Michael Jordan wouldn't be who he was because of me. You can't say anybody else out there with Jordan would have did what Scottie did because everybody doesn't have that skill set. When Draymond was there, bro, playing that power forward position,
Point forward.
I don't care point forward position. Everybody didn't have that skill set. And what I mean by skill set is, bro, like the casuals watch NBA offense and they be like, they don't run no offense. Golden State Warriors actually
They
run
ran.
offense,
They
bro. Like
ran.
they actually run offense. And
Yeah.
that being able to cut off of the ball, knowing where your guy is, putting it. Yeah, me and you could pass Steph Curry the ball. He's the greatest shooter of all time. He's gonna make a lot of shots. But bro, we don't know where to put it in his bread basket when he's ready to shoot. We don't know where to find Clay. We don't know how to bounce back past
Or how to
Kevin
direct
Looney.
him off a back screen and make sure he comes off the back screen
Yeah,
and get
like
into a.
That's
I've
called
just seen
practice.
Draymond do too
He's
much.
done
It's
all of
called
that,
I've
practice.
man.
seen him do too much on the court, bro, to be like
You got to be
any
able to
power
do
force.
that.
So you trying to tell me
No, no,
DeMarcus
no, no, no,
Cousins
no.
healthy?
I'm not
Healthy
saying no,
DeMarcus
no. I'm
Cousins,
not
who's a
saying any.
much better player.
I'm not saying any power
Name,
forward. No,
name
no.
another power
I
forward
didn't
that
say any
could.
power
I
forward.
like you to name one that could in the last 10, 15 years. I
LeBron,
like you to name one.
Yeah,
Okay,
KD.
now, come on. Now that's a little
That was a
different.
stupid question.
okay,
That was a stupid
man.
question.
Okay,
That was a stupid
man.
question.
Okay,
That was a stupid question.
okay,
That was a stupid
okay.
question.
Sure. Let's move on.
That was a
Let's
stupid
move on.
question.
Let's move on. You right. You got it. You
You
got
say
it. You
name
got it. You
one,
got me.
nigga.
You got me. You got me.
Hey,
You got me. Touche.
hey,
Touche, my G. Touche.
hey.
All right.
I love you,
What are we
brother. I
talking?
do.
What are we talking about next? 'Cause I'm not even gonna respond to that.
Uh,
I don't even want to
What
respond.
about my son now?
Why you fixing your sign? I like to say this. Can we
Man, my
switch?
sign came down,
I
man.
saw it. That's all.
I'm
It was.
charging my phone and I had everything plugged up and it fell. You know what I mean?
I feel bad for
That's
you.
why I bought. That's why I bought Frosty out though. I got some
I like
lights
it.
out. I got
I like
Frosty.
it. It's pretty dope.
You
But
know what I mean?
look,
I got
what we're
Frosty
doing
out.
is, I like this because Drew, we're gonna end it on that, and I like that to be a clip somehow, some way. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But
Yeah, we moved to the next topic.
I
Next
just,
topic. Next topic.
I
I'm
want
not
to go
fucking with you
back to
today. I'm not
football.
doing it.
I'm
I'm
not
not
Sorry.
fucking with you
Sorry.
today.
because he did that on purpose. He did
I
it on
Yeah,
did.
he
I
did this shit
swear
on
to God, I
purpose.
did.
I'm not
purpose.
fucking
He
with
did
you.
it on
I'm not
purpose.
fucking
Hey,
with
Allie.
you.
Allie.
No, I'm
Sorry.
not even
I'm
gonna let
sorry.
it rock. But I want to switch back to football and ask the Tampa Bay Buccaneers if after week 17 if we could fire Todd Bowles. I like to fire Todd Bowles, and I like to fire him for cause. Like, I don't like calling for another black man's job. And honestly speaking, can I be 100 with you?
What's
We
the
don't have to.
cause, man? What's the
We don't have.
cause?
He's trash, and I like the as a head
That's a
coach.
good
He's
He's
call.
trash.
That's
trash.
a
He's
good
a
call.
trash head coach, and I think we've given him time. We handed
You
him.
think you think he's worse than Raheem Morris?
He's been given more. I'm not going to do that.
No, that's not the question, Twan.
It's
Is he
not.
worse
I
than Raheem
don't
Morris?
know. I don't
What
know.
about the guy? What about the guy that coaches for the Panthers?
Raheem Morris had
He's
Marcus
the best coach
Freeman.
of y'all division, bro.
Who, Todd Bowles? No, he's not. No, he's not.
Best coach of y'all division,
No, he's
though.
not. No, he's not.
I think
Go
he
look
had
Yes,
at
the
he is.
go look
he had the
in
most
go look in
weapons
New
in the
Orleans.
division.
Go look in New
And
Orleans.
he also had the most injuries all year as well.
All right. So I'm
That
gonna
he
let y'all
did.
finish. I'm gonna tell you exactly why I want to fire my coach.
Oh, go ahead.
My coach.
I'm sorry.
This is not just a this year thing. So
Oh, I saw you wore that Tampa Bay shit, and they
and
lost today.
I brought it, and I wanted. This is me in solidarity with my guys. We ain't gonna say nothing to the Panthers fan with all these Raiders. We can address that at some point in
We
time
brought it
too.
up earlier.
Anyway,
Yeah, we brought that up.
I mean, yeah, but rock your squad. But no, I wore this in solidarity of my team and what we're going through. So let me. He gonna find him a Tom Brady hat or something.
Don't do it, Drew. Y'all get your ass whooped. Don't do it. Zay
No,
Flowers is having a field day.
let me. Okay, I want to see what's happening. Okay, let me tell you why I want to fire him. Okay, we won a Super Bowl, right? We won a Super Bowl, and what did I tell you? What did I tell you? Did I not call it? Thank
Tom
you.
Brady,
Okay. Well, shout out.
the ageless one.
I ain't got no beef with him because he gave us one. But anyway, Bruce Arians we had a top 5 defense. When we won the Super Bowl and all the years prior to that, we had a top 5 defense. The reason we had a top 5 defense is because Todd Bowles, which is one of the greatest defensive coordinators in the league, was running our defense. And we had a top 5 defense. Never forget it. Loved it. And obviously with the offense, we built a lot of pieces on the offensive side of the ball.
Agreed.
Well, ever since that Super Bowl, everybody's looking at the fact that we've run the division. Cool, yeah, it's a weaker division. I don't think it's as sus as people think. I think Carolina's a little better. I think Atlanta's a little tougher than people think. I think it's a division.
This is better than people think.
I think New Orleans is on the rise. I think they might have a quarterback.
Yeah, I
they
do,
might
for
have
real.
they may have a quarterback, and they got a coach. They have a coach.
And as soon as they get Alvin Kamara off the payroll, they'll be fine.
Yeah, and they love him for some reason. I don't know why. But anyway,
They get his ass off the payroll.
but ever since we won that Super Bowl, Bruce Arians went up into the front office, and and I appreciate him for that, had a succession plan. It was his plan for Todd Bowles to take over. That's the only reason. So I respect none of that, all that. Todd Bowles is a terrible coach. He wasn't a good head coach with the Jets, and that wasn't my team, so I didn't judge that situation. I don't know the details. I know the details with this one. Our defense is going from top 5 over the last few years since we won a Super Bowl to we can't stop the run. I mean, we used to be a great run stopper. We got Vita Vea in the middle of the field, and we can't stop the run anymore. And all of a sudden, we getting carved up in the cover 2. We're not even running the cover 2 in an aggressive fashion. We run the cover 2 in a very, very bend but don't break fashion. And the cover 2 is not a defense that's designed to be that way. Because if you run a zone defense soft, a good quarterback can pick it apart. The cover 2 defense is designed for the flats to be aggressive because you have safety coverage over the top. And then you have
Boomer.
I know a little bit, brother. I know a little bit.
Okay, Boomer.
And you got linebackers who
Tom
can go
Jackson.
side to side. We had the Levante Davis, we had the Devin Whites, we had running backs who can run side to side. Anyway, now that he's not focused on the defense anymore, the defense is suffering. You feel me? And so my point is this, bro, obviously speaking, you as a head coach cannot manage the defense and head coach. So now,
Let me ask you something. We get it.
You better served.
We get it. You want Bowles out. Okay, fair point.
He can go to
Who you want?
defensive coordinator. I don't even necessarily
Who you
want.
want? Who you
I'm
want?
not. I don't know.
Okay, so that's
I
why
don't know.
we're fucking fans, and
No,
we
no.
shouldn't call for somebody
Can I
else's
tell you?
job.
Can I tell you? Can I tell you why they should know though? I don't know, but they should know. They should have They should have a top three, bro. You
I
can't.
mean,
And this conversation is gonna pivot into our next conversation, bro. How many times you gonna win a less than stellar division? I will say that because I'm not gonna say it's a weak, but less than stellar division
That's
and
weak.
get exited in the first round. You're not
I
gonna
think
say
it
it's
comes
weak
down to
because
the
your
organization.
favorite quarterback won a weak division. What has a career off of winning a weak division? So let's not start.
I think it comes
But
down to the organization. I think the Bucks are a very well ran organization, but
I agree. I don't think
I
it's.
also think it can't be Super Bowl or bust every year either, though.
But that's
You
not
know
what
what I
I'm
mean?
saying, Marcus.
I'm not saying that you're saying that. What I'm saying is if they're even if you're looking at a guy like like you're looking at the top three, if you was the GM and you putting together a top three list, you know what I mean? Like you have to look at what Todd Bowles has had to go through. And I'm not saying that he's a good coach and he doesn't deserve to get fired. But you lost you lost one of the best wide receivers in the NFL for 7 games this year. You know what I mean? Like
Who plays offense, Marcus?
I agree, but Twan, that is a part of how good your defense plays. If your defense is always on the field, you know what I mean? I know this as a Viking fan, bro. I'm just saying, like, when we play shitty on offense, our defense, which is pretty good, goes from top 15 to bottom 25. Easy when JJ McCarthy doesn't play well. Same thing with Sam Darnold. Now, I'm not saying that he doesn't deserve to get fired, but my thing is, and I tell my homeboy Gary this all the time about Ohio State, who you bringing in? Like if you don't have a success, and you might, and I completely agree with you. The GM and the front office should have a top three. You know what I mean? Like just in case. I think the Steelers right now should have a top three. I know Cleveland
That's
don't
actually
have a
what I
top
mean.
three.
We'll come back to the Steelers.
Yeah, I know the Cleveland don't have a top three, but I
They
just
better
feel
have a
like
top something.
yeah, I just feel like that coaching shit is so much that you can't control. You know what I mean? Like, and I think when you're a good NFL coach, you're able to manage well. Like you said, Todd Bowles is a great D coordinator. He's a great D coordinator.
I want to make that.
Great D coordinator. So, in my opinion, you should probably go out and hire one of the better offensive coordinators. You know what I mean? Like,
I actually
and
disagree.
just take over defense and just take over defense. You
I
know what I'm saying?
disagree
Just
with
take
that.
over defense.
Here's why I disagree with that. I don't. People. I don't understand why more coordinators just don't say I'm a great coordinator and be the best freaking coordinator. Because being a coordinator and being a head coach is not the same job. They're literally two totally different jobs.
It is, but nobody turns down the promotion,
I
Twan.
get it, but guess what? I'm gonna be 100 with you, and this may sound like, hey, I don't want to be. No, I want to be the best at what I like to do. Some people just real good at liking to coach defense, dog.
But
And if you
everybody
get
ain't built like that.
cool, okay, cool. And guess what? You tried twice. You're not good at the other thing. Now you want to just be a defensive coordinator or not?
So let me ask you something. Should
Because
Andy
you're
Reid
not gonna
have
get another head coaching job.
hold up? So should Andy Reid have given up when he kept getting to the NFC championship game and going 0-5 with the Eagles?
Okay. And when the last time we was in the NFC Championship game? But that's a
Bruh,
difference. It's a difference though. Because that's a difference. If we were going to the NFC Championship game, then I wouldn't have had this conversation. We keep
you
getting
can say
we keep getting
you can say
we keep
that
winning 9 or
today.
10 games. We keep winning 9 or 10 games for every year, barely making it because of the division we're in, and getting bounced in the first round. Literally speaking, it's every year. So we're not getting to the NFC Championship game. So that's not the same conversation.
Okay, but here's the thing, Twan. This is what I'm saying. It's a little emotional because you just lost.
It's
And
not.
at the end of the day, hold up. At the end of the day, when the season's over with, it is the same conversation. Nobody cares that you got to the NFC Championship game and lost. Nobody cares that you got to the Super Bowl and lost.
No. I think if you make it to the Super Bowl or the NFC Championship game as a coach, or you get bounced. Okay, let me clarify. Okay, let's run it like this. Remember the Buffalo Bills in the early '90s?
Marv Levy, yeah.
Marv Levy, 4 straight Super Bowls, 4 straight losses. They literally have nothing. Well, they had some AFC championships, but obviously they have no Super Bowl championships to speak of. You just said lost in the Super Bowl 4 straight years. Well, we've lost in the first round 3 straight years, maybe 3 or 4 straight years. It's not the same thing.
Mike
It's
Tomlin
literally
ain't got past the first round since
so we
2014.
can talk about Mike Tomlin. That's the other conversation I like to have.
Not
But
But you
my
tonight.
want
point,
him, huh?
Not this.
You want him?
I would love Mike Tomlin. I think
It's
it's a,
Then
11.
I
y'all
think that's
ass
a,
will be out in the first round.
but
It's
here's
11
my
o'clock.
point
Not
though.
tonight. Go ahead.
But here's my point though. It'll be a quick one. But my point is this though.
Hey, listen, this is how
There's
you
a
know we got real jobs and shit.
real job.
This
Right.
nigga
It's
was
time to go.
like,
Got to
It's
get up in
time
the
to
morning.
go.
Nigga. This shit ain't
Nah, but
paying the
it's
bills
not
yet. Go ahead.
it ain't the same. It's not the same. You're showing once you go up against top tier talent, two things happen to the Bucks every season. We start off well and we hit a slump. You can
that's
say
fact.
this year was because of injury, but
It
again,
was last year too.
but
It was
here's the
last year
problem.
too.
Here's the problem. I understand the whole point of the defense being on the field. When Mike Evans went down, brother, we were still averaging over 20 points a game. So it's not like the offense hadn't stale. Emeka Ibuka, if you remember, was Offensive Player Rookie of the Year for the first half of the season.
Y'all haven't had no injuries to defense.
I didn't say
Everybody's
to be.
healthy.
I'm not saying, but you were talking. You said Mikey. You specifically said Mike Evans. So I'm just
Yeah,
specifically
I mean
speaking
that's
of
the
that
only. I mean
defense.
y'all not my team,
But
bro. I don't know who plays on your
but the
defense.
point I'm making is no, we have not had any real significant injuries on defense. We have not. That should be affecting the way I do. No, we have not had any significant injuries on defense. All of them have been on offense, and the offense still manages to score not what we could, but above 20 points a game for the most part. Enough for a defense not to
Disagree,
be
bro. I don't
not
disagree. I'm
enough
just
for a
saying.
defense for a guy who's supposed to be again. It's not just that you're a head coach and the defense is suffering. You're the head coach and you're the defensive head coach. Or if Kellen Moore gets hired once he got hired as a head coach and his offense can't score more than 12 points a game, then this is not why we put you in this position.
That's fair. I'm not disagreeing that he should lose his job. I just feel like it's a little premature. That's all. But
How many
you a
years?
Bucks fan. You a Bucks fan, and
Yeah.
in all fairness, you see it a lot closer than I have. So I can respect that. I can respect that.
I gave you 3 or 4 years, bro. And the defense, and again, I'm not even talking about the record because we are winning the division. We don't win in the playoffs. And again, our defense,
Did y'all lose the division today?
it's not lost. We lost the lead. But
Y'all lost
it's,
the lead.
yeah,
So Carolina, Harold's new team, uh,
they're number
controls
one.
their own destiny. Controls their own destiny. Is
Yeah,
that
we're number
fair?
one.
Kind of, sort of, because they play us last game of the season. It's going to go down to that.
They still got a match. Now, see, y'all gonna beat the shit out of them in the last game of the season. Yeah.
Well, we go. They play Seattle next week. We play Miami. And
No,
then
they
we play.
cook. Yeah, they
And
cook.
then we play each other. So it's not even
They
about. It's
cook.
not even. I don't know if we won or lost the division today. We just gonna go down. It's probably gonna go down to that last game. But
Yeah, I'm about to say they cook. See, Sam Darnold gonna put that thing on them.
the talent on this team, even with the injuries, dog, and the way Emeka Ibuka came out, dog, we were losing games when Mike Evans came back.
I feel like the Bucky Irvin situation is bad. I don't know
Now
what that
I
is.
think the Bucky Irvin was bigger of an effect on our offense.
Yeah,
That
I
was a
agree. Yeah, you're right.
bigger injury. But
He was a bigger effect on my fantasy team too. That son of a bitch only had 7 points today, motherfucker.
well, that's because we've been giving the ball to Tucker in the goal in the red zone. But
Yeah, I noticed that. You get down there on the 5 and you're giving it to this other fucker that ain't on my team. Like, hey, come on, man. I've been waiting on Bucky, man. I kept him on the IR and all. You know what I'm saying? Just for this
Vegas made a
specific
call.
purpose. Vegas made the call. Vegas made the
call,
call.
brother.
But anyway, back to this Mike Tomlin. All I'm gonna say about Mike Tomlin is I think Mike Tomlin is a phenomenal coach. I think he'd probably get a job in 5 minutes, but I think his time in Pittsburgh might be coming to an end. Might be coming to an end.
I doubt it.
I don't know.
He's a phenomenal coach.
He's a phenomenal coach. He's a
He's a
phenomenal
phenomenal
coach.
coach. I ain't gonna lie though, Twan. I think I'm gonna have to see it somewhere else. I don't know if the game maybe done passed him by a little bit with what he likes to do. I think it's too simple. I think you're not willing to take risks. I think you're not really signing the guys. You going on some legacy shit. Like I like Joey Porter Jr. He's a phenomenal. He's a great cornerback. But that Jalen Ramsey shit, sitting around waiting on Aaron Rodgers this summer, it was a lot because it
Can I
fits.
ask
And
you a question?
I think Big Ben covered up a lot for him. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Big Ben covered up a lot for him, and I think having two or always having the top 5 wide receiver covered up a lot too.
Can I ask
Honestly.
you a
And
question?
when you
Let
didn't
me ask.
have those, I didn't see the coaching. I ain't
Let
see it
me
no more.
let me ask you this question then. Okay, I don't disagree, but I think he has a skill set that you can actually cover up. That what you're talking
Agree.
about.
Yeah, I
Meaning
agree.
he is a good leader of. He's a good man. He's a great
Yeah,
head coach.
he's a great
What
manager. Great manager.
if you take him out of the gameplay responsibility piece of it? Meaning, go get him a good offensive coordinator, and you got a defensive coordinator. And Mike Tomlin's job is to be the head coach, which is an actual job. Meaning, he doesn't run the offense, he's not running the defense, but he is the physical head coach of the team. Which I don't think there's probably another coach better than that aspect of the job than
Agreed.
him. I think you get him a top offensive coordinator, a solid defensive coordinator. I think he'll be perfect. I don't think he's lost his touch on the job. I just think he's lost his touch maybe on gameplay.
But the reason why I say he's lost his touch is because he's hiring these offensive coordinators that suck.
Well, somebody else needs to probably do that.
See what I'm saying?
Somebody else should
He's
probably
making
do
these
that.
decisions. That's a bad decision. That's a bad fucking
Now that
decision, bro.
part,
Like that guy
I
sucks.
got you.
He
I
sucked
got you.
last year. You know what I'm saying? Like, the OC sucked last year.
Touche.
I got one
Well, there
last
you
question for
go.
the
And
pod.
there you have it.
One last question for you.
Okay.
Do y'all think analytics is fucking up the game?
Which
NFL or
game?
NBA?
NFL. And here's why I say that.
I was about to say, yeah.
I'm seeing too many teams that are 3-8 go for it on fourth down because analytics says there's 80% chance of getting it. Nigga, that wasn't based off your team. That 9-3 team fucking up y'all stats. I think
That's fair. That's
But
fair.
is
But
it
because
based? Is analysts
that's another side of that too, though,
analytics?
Drew.
Is
no,
that
I
team
know that, but
specific or is it just overall?
no, it's overall. But that's what I'm saying. So it's like if you're a 2-8 team, don't do nothing analytics says for you to do because obviously you're not playing the football real well. Just punt the ball. I'm seeing too many teams going for it on 4th and 2 or 4th and 10, whatever. It just or not taking a field goal when you're in the red zone on a 4th and 5 because analytics says go for it, and you lose by a field goal. To me, it's they're putting too much analytics into the game and not enough common sense. Nigga, just play
Let me
football.
ask you. Let me ask you something though. Doesn't it make it more exciting when a coach is willing to go for it on 4th and 3
No, it's
instead of
my team.
always putting the ball around?
Now, can I ask you a question? Is
No,
this
it's my
based on
team.
your bets or your fandom?
No, not well. Shit, obviously a combination, Twine.
No,
But
it's a difference. There's a
no,
difference.
but seriously though, how many teams have you seen
Fair
not go
point.
for, not kick 2 or 3 field goals, and then you lose by
I
a
agree.
field goal?
I hear what you're saying. Especially in football, I love the look me in my eye. Can you get a yard? Can
Yeah.
you get a
Yeah.
there's
Nah,
something
I'm a
if you've
field
been
goal
in that if you looked
3.
at a man in the eye, you know what I'm saying? You know, hey bro, we need a yard, fam. Like let's go.
Look at
Like sometimes the record don't mean nothing when
look at
you
his punt
play like in
return.
foot. No, but if you're in the midst of a game, your record don't mean nothing, bro. I'm looking at you,
I got you. Field goal.
and I don't care if y'all 11-0 and we 0-11. I'm looking at you,
I'm
and I
looking at you
feel
too, and
like
I'm like, these
my
niggas about to
my
go for it. I'm looking at you too. These niggas about to go for it.
and we might be. I'm gonna tell you, I would be either the greatest head coach or the worst. It's gonna be one or the other.
I'm gonna trend towards the second.
And I feel like that's just hate, but that's okay. That's okay.
It's just what I think of
That's
you.
okay.
Allie,
I mean, like,
Allie,
you know, that's
Allie.
hate. But
Hey,
what I'm saying is this though. I think for me, especially in football, it's more so of I think people who play it safe, I think do themselves a disadvantage because they look at it like that. Because they look at it like I don't want to mess up. I think that if you go all the way on either side, I think you're gonna be wrong a lot. You know what I mean? Whether you play it safe or go for it. But I think it's just a mindset for me. It's a
I think
mindset for
I
me
don't
in
think either
football.
one of y'all are wrong. I just think it's also I agree with Drew. Like if I know my defense is for real, bro, I'm punting every time. Like I'm punting, bro. Like I'm not going for it on my 30 on 4th and 2 when I can punt the ball and probably end up down there. You know what I mean?
That's
Well,
what
Like
I'm
I'm not doing
saying.
that.
that's just
Yeah, I'm
stupid.
not
Yeah,
doing that.
that's
Like
But
now
we've
if
sometimes you
seen
my
gotta
teams
look
do
at
defense
that.
ain't shit and I'm 3-8
Go
to
for it.
Twan's point, if I'm
Fuck it.
3-8, I ain't got nothing to lose. Damn right, we going for it on 4th and 15. What are we talking about? I'm trying to save my job out here, man. I can't play it safe. I need a
I'm
gamble.
being
I need
aggressive. I'm
something to
being
You're
pay
being a
off.
aggressive.
legend.
That's
Yeah,
that's like we down 30 and they put me in a basketball game because we down 30. I'm gonna give it everything I got to come back. It's one shot at a
I'm
time.
shooting. I'm
I'm letting
chucking.
it go. I'm letting
Let it
it go.
fly. Yeah,
Every
no,
time.
no, I'm
Letting it go.
chucking. Chucking.
Letting it
I
go.
think about 40 shot attempts and no assists.
At all. Because none of y'all has got the mindset that I have. Y'all gonna waste too much time passing this ball around
It's
the whole
that's that
24-second
Mamba
shot clock.
mentality. That's
Yeah,
that
man.
Mamba mentality.
I
Be
respect
aware.
it.
When I catch this ball, you might want to foul me because
That's
I'm
that
putting it
Mamba
up.
mentality. And see, that's why I couldn't play with niggas
You might
like
want to
that.
foul me.
Because as soon as we get
Hey,
a timeout, I'm shooting one straight to your face. Like, nigga, if you don't pass me that ball, all right,
hey, you
okay,
know what's gonna happen, Mark? We're gonna fight. And if we both get kick out, and now
yeah,
you're not
yeah.
shooting, and I'm not shooting. But guess
And you
what?
gonna know every
If
time you go
we're
in that
down,
game,
if we're down
I better
30,
pass this ball.
you better talk to coach. You better talk. If we down 30, and I'm in the game down, I'm not talking about I'm a part of the regular Florida game. But if we down 30 and it's 3 minutes left, my nigga, you can just be mad. I don't give a fuck.
Listen,
Be mad.
it's a,
Be
it's a
mad,
nigga that
nigga.
it's a nigga that I
Out.
played basketball
Out.
with in high school, and I love this
At
nigga to
some point in
death.
time, you just got to know.
My nigga Warren Balknight. I love this nigga to death. That is my guy. Played basketball with this nigga my whole basketball career in high school. I'm 45 years old, been out of high school 20 plus years. I will never forgive Warren Balknight for looking me in my eye when we was down one against Brooklyn Casey. I had just hit a 3-pointer. That motherfucker looked me in my eye. I'm butt wide open at the 3-point line. Wide open.
He didn't think you had another one in you.
No, he was just being fucking selfish. He was just being fucking selfish. That motherfucker shot a Kobe fadeaway
Nigga said,
shot
hey,
That nigga said twizzle.
with two motherfuckers on him.
that's different. That's different. He
Hey,
No,
pulled the
that's
nah.
Kobe.
Kobe. That's that
He
Kobe
pulled the Kobe.
shit.
No. Because if you Kobe, you could pull that off.
No, he pulled the Carlton
He pulled the
Banks.
Carlton Banks. Pass it to
No, no,
Will,
no,
my
no, no, no. Ball,
nigga.
no. That's
Oh,
not.
that's
Let me
funny.
be clear.
That's funny.
Ball Knight was the
Because
number
you
one option on our team. He was the best player on our team. Don't get it twisted.
right what he was told to do.
So in other words, he looked at you like, "Who you think you are? I'm the star. Who
Pretty
you think
much.
you are? You made the last shot. I'm the star here.
I'm
Watch
about to say,
this."
Marcus,
Watch this.
you gave all the
Kobe.
reasons why he should have shot it.
Right.
Fuck that. I'm the best 3-point shooter on the team. I'm wide open. What are you talking about? This is why y'all hate LeBron. This is
He
why y'all hate
disagreed.
LeBron, bro. Because Braun would
He
have passed me the
disagreed.
ball. Braun would have
He
passed
looked
me the
at
ball.
he would have.
Braun would
He
have
looked you
passed me
in,
the ball. That's why you
he
niggas.
would have looked.
That's y'all niggas' problem, man. That's y'all
He
niggas'
looked you in
problem,
your
man.
eye. He
That's
looked you
not
in
the
your eye.
right
He's like,
basketball play, dog.
he ain't. All right, Danielle Marshall.
That's not the right basketball play, dog. That's
You
not the
remember
right
Danielle
basketball play,
Marshall?
dog. You know what Braun does? Braun lets the role players live. Braun is the
He
reason why
does.
role players
He
will
does.
be forever remembered. Michael Jordan and Kobe
Absolutely.
Bryant would never
LeBron.
let these niggas live. Ever.
LeBron is the reason we know what. Okay, well, we'll end on that, guys. LeBron is the reason we know what role players mean. So
Amen.
on that note, it's been the hot seat, and I don't know another better way to end the show. Then, hey, if you didn't know, now you know. Role players, be aware.
And these niggas
LeBron
is on
is the
probation
GOAT.
for going to state championship next year as well. They not going. I'm selling them out to all their wives.
Oh, and January
I'm
is the
selling them out. I'm selling them out.
January is the championship parade. Let
I'm
me
gonna be
tell
there.
you, we
I'm gonna
going
be there.
straight down John C. Calhoun, my G. Let's go.
Well, there won't be a show that week, ladies and gentlemen. There won't be a show that week.
We'll keep you
Hey,
posted. I think
I
it's a
might even
midweek
go. I
parade.
might even go just cause I
I
ain't even
think
go to
it's a
state.
my
I might
guy.
go.
nigga. We
I
up.
might
We
even
up.
go.
We
I
up.
might
But on
even
that
go.
note, y'all
Go
be
live
blessed, man.
from the parade.
From the parade, you
They
mess
having the parade in
around. We got.
Orangeburg. The parade gonna be in
Hey,
Orangeburg.
Don't do that.
Hey,
The
don't.
school is, man. What
Don't
you
do
Come
that.
on,
talking
dog.
about?
Don't do
I'm
that.
just
Don't do
saying,
that.
man. Like,
Don't do
Don't do
that.
you
that.
sure you
Don't do
gonna be able to
that.
do that parade down there in Orangeburg?
Don't do
Don't do
that,
that.
Come
dog.
on, man.
Don't do that.
I'm
Don't
just
do that.
saying, y'all
Hey,
should.
dog. On that note, Harold, cut the tape. This nigga being disrespectful.
Orangeburg is a rough area,
Cut
brother.
the
It's
tape.
gonna be during the
Hey,
daytime.
dog.
Well,
Don't be disrespectful,
hey,
dog.
look, man. It's going to
I'm
keep
too.
moving, but at the end of the day, it's going to be a parade.
It's gonna be a parade. We're not gonna stop and gather. We're not gonna
You
stop
ain't
and
stopping
gather.
It's not
nobody.
going to be a
I
Hey,
whole
hope
lot
the
of.
hell not.
We're not gonna stop and
man.
gather, but it's gonna be we gonna parade out. Don't worry,
Yeah,
We're
we're
we'll
going
not
to
just
parade.
stopping, brother.
better keep it
Hey,
keep it moving. Keep it
I'm
moving.
about that.
Hey
We'll
man,
be all
don't
right.
we're not gonna disparage my alma mater. That's
You know what? I'm gonna show some love, man. I'm gonna pull up, man. I'm going to the parade, man. I'm gonna pull up.
Shit, we there.
Yeah.
And we'll end the show by shouting out the South Carolina State University, Orangeburg, South Carolina, Chennis Berry head coach, the HBCU National Champions 2025.
Yes, Florida State, hire that young brother. Hire him, Florida State. Hire him. Hire him.
Harold, can you cut it before he started talking?
Hire him.
Okay,
that makes all the sense in the world. Hire that brother.
Don't you?
We can get him for cheap.
I'm a Florida State fan, but we're this is not the show, Harold. We could.
We can get him for cheap, Todd.
I love it, but I got my heart set. My blood, sweat, and tears is in Florida State. I mean, in South Carolina State University, dog. I can't pull him from the Berg. I can't do that. I can't.
Hey,
my heart is the heart.
Listen, man. There's nothing wrong with the Berg. Shout out to State fans. Nothing wrong with y'all, man. But sometimes you got to take that promotion, baby. This is a promotion. This the big time, baby.
I love
playing JV.
Playing
JV. This the move up the varsity, baby. This the move up the varsity.
I need one more celebration bowl before he leaves.
Nah, man. Y'all got two, man. Y'all got enough, man. Y'all got enough.
Nigga, I'm just trying to go back to Atlanta. Don't do that. Hey, Harold.
That's an annual trip.
Black this nigga box out or something. Yeah, like.
Yeah, this is
next time y'all go, I'm not getting that picture because I don't want to be on TikTok with that sound. I'm not getting that.
I'm still sorry. I didn't.
No social media for you.
I'm not doing that.
I'm still sorry. I didn't know.
No, the Patriots that came back. Look who it is. Hey. Who I told you. What? Hold on, Drew. Who is it? Who's the running back that just made the play?
Stevenson.
Who did I say? Who did I say was going to make a play?
Hey, brother.
Who did I say was going to make a play in the end? What did I say?
Yeah, that's big.
Is that Roquan Smith?
What did I say?
That was a good holding. That was holding.
What did I say?
Number 68 was holding. He hold two people. Right there. Hold. Yep. Y'all be out. Peace.
Yes, sir.